Hello everyone! Today I am doing my second voiceover video. Today's topic is turning colors into cute girls. So I'm just going to jump into it. First up is orange. Orange typically represents energy, enthusiasm, health, excitement, and balance. I see orange as both a vibrant color but also somewhat a calm color. It's not like red or yellow, like red and yellow are in your face screaming with brightness, but orange is more of a color that's enthusiastic but supportive. This is why I made orange a vibrant and outgoing girl, but she isn't as in your face as yellow and red and seems more support class, I guess. So I think vibrant really is a good word to describe orange, and my liking of the color orange actually increased during the making of this video, just because how much I liked the personification. You probably also noticed the first aid sign on her. That's because I used to associate different kinds of superpowers with different colors, and orange was healing. This, along with the fact that some of the nicest tasting pills I used to take were orange, made me want to make orange a healer. I drew this in my sketchbook, but then I just didn't like it, so I took a picture and then drew it again onto the digital. So next up is yellow. Yellow is very often associated with energy, joy, happiness, bright ideas, and liveliness. It can also represent caution, danger, illness, or fear. Yellow is interesting because it's one of the palest colors, but it's also one of the brightest. Yellow can sometimes feel so pale and transparent that it's not even there, yet often represents the intensity of the sun and the power of the crown. It's that energy juxtaposition of meekness and brightness all rolled into one that I wanted to put in this character. She seems a little bit shy and cautious and childish in some parts. Well, childish isn't necessarily a bad thing, but yeah. But she's also bright, hard to miss, and she has an energetic smile. The necklace I gave her is inspired by the yellow fairy, quote-unquote, in the book series Rainbow Magic. I guess you have to check that out yourself, but it's a book series I used to read when I was younger, and it personified fairies. Well, it took things and personified them into fairies, and the yellow fairy had like those kind of bracelets. So I also added a few splashes of blue in it because I want to include complementary or pseudo-complementary colors in the girl, but it's not too monochrome and also adds visual interest. It's also a nice nod to the color wheel. I've also added orange with splashes of cyan and even blue in her belt. Finally, there's red. She's actually one of my least favorite designs and one of the hardest for me to get right, along with purple. I had trouble capturing the passion, anger, and energy. Speaking of that, I'll start with what the color represents. Red represents energy, passion, anger, love, and power. It's probably the most eye-catching color, and that's possibly a reason why companies and political parties often use the red in their branding. Studies often shows that red literally increases both pain and rage. It is very dominating and it is very common. This, of course, means that red is a color with a lot of personality and energy, and I wanted to make this character embody that. I wanted this character to both look like they are prone to anger, but I didn't want her to just scowl. But I'm not sure if this image fully capture the essence of red, but I think it still looks pretty good. Well, not that good, not as good as some of the others, but it looks decent. I feel like the red and blue combination has been like taken by Christmas. Like it's a nice combination, but it's just like so associated with Christmas. Anyways, back on my topic. Now we're moving on to green. Green often symbolizes springtime, nature, new beginning, growth, and abundance. My goal with this character is to make her very down to earth, but to also have a sense of freshness. I did this by combining more earthy greens with a dreamy turquoise into her color palette. I also like the texture of her jacket. I think it looks nice and it has kind of a hard quality to it. This gives a quality to her that looks like she's someone who could be down to earth and get her hands dirty, but can also sit in nature and stare off to another world. Fifthly, we have purple. I had some trouble making her design for a while, but this is her correspondences. Purple represents royalty, extravagance, pride, creativity, and elegance, and in some cases villainy. I try to make her look a little bit haughty. In the end, it did come across, but I did struggle a bit when it came to making this picture look good. So next I'll be talking about blue. Also, another note on purple, I feel like she's a tall friend. She's the tallest out of all of them. So blue is the color I'll be discussing next. Blue represents expansiveness, intuition, wisdom, and loyalty. Blue is one of, if not my favorite color. From a beautiful, bright cyan blue to pale icy blue to lovely baby blue, it's elegant and pretty at the same time. I think her hair looks like ice, which is a good thing, and I like the shades of blue I picked. Now we're almost at the end. Coming right next is cyan. Cyan represents relaxation, tranquility, and good fortune. Cyan is very close to the color wheel to blue, but I've decided to do this color because I like this one, and also I wanted to do all the colors of Among Us, but I decided not to personify white, black, and pink. I drew cyan in these spiral glasses because I drew a page of doodles with a cyan marker and I drew a spiral eye on it. I don't know. At first I wanted cyan to have more of a loopy and softer energy, but in the end they came out more stylish than I initially imagined. Also, I've been drawing girls for the most of the episode, but I just decided on a whim that cyan was going to be non-binary. I guess that's also how I imagine the cyan crewmate from Among Us or something. Lastly, we have brown. Brown is a very earthy color, literally representing soil. Well, literally being the color of soil, and it represents stability and stuff like that. I wanted brown to look very pretty modest and like down to earth, but also very stylish. So you know how those like brown stockings look very elegant and stylish, but they also have like neutral color schemes. So I wanted her to like look very stylish, but also embody brown with the stability. I really like the way she came out. Anyways, that was my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like and subscribe, and have a good day or night, I guess. Bye!